Alright, we're doing something a little bit different right now, right before Kelly does her crafting show. I've been dealing with a lot of issues at work, so I do my best to get outside as much as possible. So we're going to go plant some seeds. I call this renegade gardening. Let's open up the chat real quick. I only got about 12 minutes to do this. So we're going to be planting these seeds here in the front yard. Just going to be kind of a quick little stream. And let's do this right here. We're going to get the chat open. And we're, like I said, this is a quick stream. And it's just been one of those crazy weeks already with work. Not much sleep. And work is just kind of getting out of hand, keeping up with the chaos, you know. Let's see, we are live. I can see that, and we're going to mute ourselves. We got the bird cam going in the back right there, so that's the bird cam, and we got the chat open. So I'm going to be outside, and I won't be able to read the chat, and we only got about 10 minutes before Kelly gets started with her crafting show. So I'm going to give you a little me cam action right there. No, not that one. No, not that one. Fail. There we go. Yeah, I haven't even had a shower this morning. So we're going to be planting moringa seeds and some renegade gardening in about 10 minutes. Let's see how much we can plant before the storm comes in. What do we got in the chat here? We got Danny, Super Salty. We got our planting stick. So I have this thing that I built here. It's my walking stick I've had for 30-something years. You can put seeds, a Bluetooth speaker in there, whatever you want. So right now we're putting our seeds, and then we'll just stab this in the ground. And I set up an access point in my spare time to see if I can get some good coverage in the front yard. So this is a 5.8 gigahertz or whatever access point I just set up. So we're going to go out here and do some quick renegade gardening. And Red Cactus or whoever's in here, you know how to make the butler speak. Can you kind of keep me updated on the time, and so we can hand the stream off to this is going to be a quick stream, renegade gardening before it's Alright, so because the access point's right there, I've been lost. I know I'm connected to it. So this looks like a good spot to plant a garden right here. So what I'm going to do is just stab my pole in the ground right here, so we have something to hold our seeds up. Right there. So now we got our seed pole. And normally I'd have like a drink or a Bluetooth speaker or whatever. But yeah, Red Cactus, can you make sure the butler
Super
thing is
Salty
working?
Said hello.
How's it going there, Salty? Alright, so this is some good fertile ground right here, because the only problem is this Bermuda grass. This stuff is going to get really out of hand.
Natasha Maeve said good day Fry. So glad I get to watch this. Planting seeds and providing for ourselves is so important.
Yes, it is. Luckily, there's no
Red
ants right
Cactus
here.
said make sure the butler is working.
Yeah, the butler is working. So as you can see, there's a lot of Bermuda grass right here. So that's going to be a little bit of an issue. But I'm doing some renegade gardening. I planted a little small garden over there by the solar panels the other day. And I don't like to do rows anymore. I used to do the traditional row crop gardening, where it's all organized and you plant down a row, but it's just not that natural. And I like to have stuff kind of different. You know how I am at this point. So this is some wood chip soil. So I layered this whole front yard with about a foot of wood chips. A couple of, well, I've done it in seasons, probably about 5 or 10 years ago, maybe 6 years ago. I lose track of time. But you can see this is all wood chips. This is not soil as far as what you're used to, like sand or sandy loam or clay. And I know this is some shaky camera action, but I just want to get some seeds in the ground before it starts raining. And I still need to get in the shower and fix all the problems at work. I don't think I'm going to be able to do a stream on time today. It's going to be another one of those days where I just going to do my stream when I have time, because I have to fix so many things at work right now. A little behind the scenes, the podcast server at the radio station is failing, so it's only recording shows when it wants to. So I'm having to manually source the content and fix these shows myself. So that's a good thing right there. This is what we want to end up with. You want all the Bermuda grass out because it will take over your garden. So this is about all the time we have. Can somebody give me a time check, like how many more minutes before Kelly goes live? Because I do need to get in the shower anyway. So this is what we're looking for. This is some good fertile stuff. I don't see any white fungus in the ground, which I'd like to see. It's not as fertile as I thought it was going to be, but it's better than nothing. So all I'm going to do is take some seeds out of my seed stick here.
Red
and I'm really going to do...
Said 6 minutes.
6 minutes? Okay, so I'm really going to do some hardcore renegade gardening because of time constraints. We got arugula, sunflowers, okra, you name it. We're just going to have nature kind of do what it wants to right here. And we're going to have an update on this. We got watermelon, and I know I'm putting them a lot more dense than you would normally put them in there. You know, you probably want to spread them apart. You want to separate them. Somebody's running some kind of saw or something. That microphone. So what you're hearing right now is a combination of my mic and the combination of the bird camera mic. So what's going to happen now is, because this soil is all loose, the neighborhood cats and the wild cats are going to come over here and want to use it as a restroom. But I have a fix for that, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. You don't want any seeds to be exposed. You just want to poke them down. When you do renegade gardening, it's just kind of hit and miss. You do what you want to do. The black seeds are the hardest ones to hide. So you just want to make sure they're all down there. And this is how you get rid of the cats, because the cats are going to want to use this as a restroom now. Trust me. And we got some okra there. So that's some fast renegade gardening. So not only do we plant a seed, but we planted a lot of seeds. We got sunflowers, cucumbers, okra, watermelon. And let's just top it off with a moringa seed. This is a moringa pod right here. Let's put 3 of them in the ground. I have plenty of these. So let's do 4 because one of them might not germinate. So we're just going to have them along the fence line right here. So we got one happy one there. And look how these seeds have wings on them. Isn't that cool? So Red, can you put Kelly's link in the chat on her channel? Because I'm fixing to be done here. So that's a quick, I wanted to do at least an hour stream this morning of planting seeds, but I've been on the phone dealing with radio station issues. All right, so now to stop the kitty cats from using it as a restroom, because see, I did the exact same thing over here about a month ago. So we got sunflowers, we got pumpkin, we got more sunflowers. So this one over here was just sunflowers and pumpkin, because pumpkin take up a lot of space. These leaves are going to get huge. This plant's going to be all the way out here. I also did some renegade gardening over there. So how I stopped the cats from digging up the seeds is I have this right here, my little temporary fence, because the cats love to use my yard as a restroom. And we just put it right here in the circle, and that'll be just fine right now. And as things germinate and get big enough, I'll move this, and I can also unreel this and expand it. So that's a quick little renegade garden for you. We got to use our planting stick, and I'm going to do the whole fence line right here. So this was my garden that I planted the other day, and this took hours to pull up all the grass. And then I also plan on planting pumpkins underneath the solar panels right here because pumpkins like shade. So this whole center section, I'm going to clear that grass out, and there's going to be pumpkins growing here, and maybe some watermelon too for experimental purposes, but they like lots of sun. But I'm going to go all along this fence line, and I'm going to clear it back about 2 or 3 feet, and we're going to have a garden all the way across the tree, and it's going to go under the Chinese strawberry tree. So there we go. And you can see it's going to rain pretty soon. So let's get our happy little planting stick here. And
Janice
go back.
M. said hello.
How's it going, Janice? We can say hi to the goldfish on the way back into the house. Hi, goldfish. I know you think the water's low, but it has a leak in it. There's a nice little flower. Those are happy little roses. All right. So that was a successful planting stream there. And I definitely don't want to have any mirrors showing me right now because I look ridiculous with this thing on. So I'm going to put this camera over here. And let's see, what time is it? It's 1 o'clock. Alright, so we'll go to the bird cam. And I'll keep the microphone right up here so y'all can hear me. And who all's in the chat here? Alright, so that was a quick seed planting stream. I'm going to head over to visit Kelly's Crafting. Let's see, did anybody put her link in the chat? Yeah. So yeah, I'm headed over. If you look in what Red Cactus put in there, I'm headed over to visit her. And I'm going to... and then I got to get back to work. I just want the madness to stop. Please. Wish the podcast over.
Natasha Maeve said thank you for your teachings, Fry. The birds sound beautiful, high frequency, peaceful healing.
Yes. I want to do that more, that's for sure. Alright, so I'm going to put my microphone right here, see if you can still hear me. Let's see. And we'll trigger a little happiness in the chat. Love you all. Yep, let's head over to Crafting with Kelly. Say hi to her. Thank you everybody that showed up for the quick planting stream. And I don't know if there's going to be any cooking stuff today. Depends on if I yeah, it's not looking like it. It's probably just going to be some planting stream after I get the work done with the radio station. Alright, so never mind, haha, it was showing 2 likes. Yeah, how many likes? Let's see. 26 likes, 27 now. Rock and roll. Love you everybody, and look for a stream sometime later today, but my workload is not going to allow me to do a scheduled cooking stream after Kelly's stream today. So, sorry about that. I'll see y'all in the chat rooms and onto interwebs.
Adios, mofo.
Send blankets or water. Just send your cash.
That's true.